Hello YouTube, Ready Reptiles here with another video. And today's video I'm going to show you guys a step-by-step video on how to make your own DIY reptile incubator. I've watched videos and learned myself. I already have a previously made incubator that I purchased from Hotbox Incubators. As you can see, it's right behind me on a temporary stand because I had the wine cooler, which I'm going to be converting into an incubator under it. So the reptile room is all this organized mess, but in this video you're going to get a step-by-step clips and obviously just tips and tricks on how to build this incubator. So I'm going to bring you along with the process. It's a new experience for me, for my dad, but hope you guys enjoyed the video and thanks for watching. Alright guys, so this is my Sea Serpents Hotbox incubator. I've had this thing for years and it works very well, but the only issue is that it's maxed out in capacity, which is a good thing for us here at Ready Reptile. So that means we are producing lots of tortoise eggs, and since tortoise gives big clutches, quantity of eggs, I need to upgrade basically. So while this one will continue to run, I basically went out and I was gifted actually this old wine cooler, and it'll work for now. You know, obviously we're gonna do it, set it up nice and correct, put racks and whatsoever, but just wanted to give you guys the idea of what you guys can get. These incubators, or you know what we're gonna turn it into, an incubator, these coolers are found on Craigslist, OfferUp. Maybe you know someone that's giving one away. They can run, they don't have to run really, because I basically stripped this thing of all of its components, and I'll show you guys that back here. There's no more obviously compressor, no fans, none of that stuff. If they do come with a fan, if they do come with a light, you are able to keep it, but what you want is a box that is insulated pretty much. And then later on in the video you'll see how we run the heat tape, how we run the thermostats, fans, we put our own lights in it, etc. So I just want to give you guys that general idea of what the box should look like or what you can get. So one of the parts that you're going to need is you're going to need to go on FlexWatt.com and order 11-inch heat tape. I got a 5-foot roll for this incubator. Obviously the size of your wine cooler determines the amount of tape you're going to need. And I didn't film this part because I did it before the video, but you can see here, you got to order these parts separately. It is a clip to add to your heat tape, and then obviously there's a plastic cover just to make sure that you're safe from that free wire that is right there. And then it also does not come with this cable thing. Luckily I have an old rack here that I stripped away of the cable component to attach to the heat tape. So once you have these clips all sutured in with the wire and everything, what I'm going to do here for this incubator is I'm going to run it down the middle, because like that I'll put the fan on the top and it'll push the hot air that rises down and recirculate it like that. So once it's all taped in with aluminum tape that you're going to see in the next clip, I'll show you what to do when you cover things, when you do to put the thermostat and all the other components and fans and lights of that sort. Alright, so basically you're going to line your heat tape down the middle. I know there's some people who do the heat tape along the sides and kind of make it like a U shape, but this wine cooler kind of has a shelf here, so we need to work with what we got. What I do plan on doing is putting a rack right here that's going to come all the way up here. So basically under this I'll put water bottles just to kind of have more of an insulation, as well as in case the incubator somehow shuts off one time, the water will still be warm and it'll still incubate the eggs until I can get to it and things of that sort. So you're basically going to get your aluminum tape, which I ordered this actually on Amazon, but I'm sure Home Depot, Lowe's, your local hardware stores must have them. And you line the heat tape basically along the edge, making it nice and flat, making it nice and tight in the back, just so it stays sleek with the incubator. And then obviously it'll be all run in. So we did is we opened a hole on the right hand corner here, and we ran the cable that is connecting these clips, obviously that's going to wire up to the heat pad, I mean the heat tape. And then we also running the probe for the thermostat, which I also ordered on Amazon. It is called Inkbird. I had good reviews. I know some of my friends in the reptile world use it as well. I managed to set it up nicely and it does work really well. It's already running the heat tape actually, and I can't really complain right now, but like I said, I don't have a full-on use with it. So once you get that all set up with it, the next step, which isn't really that important, people say, but I like to add it anyways to mine, is the fan. And I ordered this fan off of Amazon as well. I ordered two actually. I'm only going to use one. It's an AC Infinity. I believe it's a 12mm fan, and it's a USB run fan. So you can do is you can plug it in, which I'll show you here. You plug it into a cube, basically like an iPhone charger or any charger cube, and this will plug into the wall, and like that the fan will run. And some people do leave they attach spacers with screws there, and they put it to the top of the incubator, and that's I believe what we're going to do here, just to kind of give it a nice gap, so like that when the hot air rises here, it'll circulate into the fan and blow the hot air back down. So once we get all of that done, I'm going to show you that, and I'll show you the lights that I purchased as well. Alright guys, so this video really wasn't a detailed look on how to pretty much put it together, but I explained to you what you need and pretty much the parts that you have to do to put this thing together. The fan, like I explained in the previous clip, we wanted to elevate a little bit just so that the hot air, when it rises, it'll go inside here and it'll be pushed back down. So basically, like I also said, I'm going to have a rack that's going to come off of this shelf up to here, so all the boxes will be lined in a way that when the air pushes, it'll evenly heat and distribute itself as well. Same with the heat tape when it rises it up. That's like pretty much the mechanics behind it. These lights, I ordered them off of Amazon as well. They kind of twist and turn. They're 3M stuck up. They're battery lights. I basically tap here, they turn off. I have this one up here and I have this one that's back there as well. So once you have all your cables, like I explained, running out of the hole, you want to tape it off just so that it's sealed from the inside and sealed as well from the outside back here. Like that, there's no heat coming in, no heat coming out. Obviously no cold air, no gas exchange, etc. The fan, what also does is it allows to circulate the air inside here and it keeps it more fresh. But anyways, every 3 days I like to open my incubator, open up my egg boxes just to give a fresh gas exchange and fresh air just to come in and out of the incubator. These fans, like I explained before, are AC Infinity fans. They're for computers and they're USB powered. Now they come with this extra thing that you can to attach another fan. I don't really recommend 2 fans on this incubator because it's not really necessary because of the size. But you know, if you had to, you could attach it as well. And obviously all the cables are running out of that top right corner. The probe is also taped up more or less in the middle of the incubator just so I can get the best temperature reading, and like that the thermostat will gauge it best as need be. And like I said, this Inkbird thermostat works pretty well right now. I have it set at 85 because sulcatas, you know, incubate anywhere from 82 to 86, so 85 is a good range. Like that, it'll distribute evenly throughout the incubator. I haven't seen it turn off yet. Nothing wrong with that. Every time I do that, I do hit the temperature gun though. Right now it's at 88, so hopefully maybe I have to fiddle with it a little bit just to kind of get the best reading that I want. As you can see, there was a hole here as well, so we taped it off. So it's pretty much sealed tight. It has a nice glass panel that I'm able to view things. With the rack, you know, I'll get less space, but I'll be able to, you know, put a lot more tubs for the meantime. And if I have to build another one, so be it. So now I have 2 incubators, one made by Sea Serpents and one made by Ready Reptiles. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to rearrange the whole reptile room and find a way so I can put both incubators on top of each other. I did have them in this corner right here, and though that it'll fit well, I just want to make sure that I'm able to have the cables reach the top of this incubator here, and that's because I want to just be able to control everything from the top panel. So once I rearrange everything, you'll see it all together, and you know, pretty much here's another overview of the incubator. Like I said, it works for now. As I get more eggs, I'll need to upgrade. I am also looking for like those big Coca-Cola Coca-Cola fridges, things of that sort, just to kind of put together to make a nice big incubator like that. I don't have to run 2, 3, 4 small ones and just have one big one. But for now, it'll do. It does a trick. It looks decent, and I'm happy with the results. Hopefully, it'll hatch some eggs. All right, guys. So we ended up putting it back where I originally had it, and that is under my other incubator next to my Pectinod iguana, which you guys haven't met, but if you follow me on Instagram at Ready Reptiles, you can see that. And then next to all the snakes that I have left. We were gonna move it to this side of the corner next to Buster's indoor perch, which is my macaw, and you know, next to this blood python enclosure, but it didn't fit with the measurements, so I decided just to leave it here. It looks a lot nicer, it's more sleek, you know, 2 incubators stacked on top of each other. And basically, I know this video isn't on how to make your incubator, but it's more of a rundown and, you know, to give you a list of things that you need. Because when I was trying to find the items to build, I didn't really find everything online, you know, very thought out, and I had to kind of jump around through different forums, different websites, different videos. So, you know, just another rundown. You're gonna need 11-inch heat tape from FlexWatt. You're gonna need aluminum tape just to tape it back down. Obviously a thermostat, which is hanging up there from Amazon. These Amazon tap lights, which work very well. They're also rotatable. A 12-inch AC Infinity fan. You can get one that isn't USB powered. I got one that's USB powered just because it's easier to plug into, which I'll show you up here. The cube back here, and I plug everything up here is all my wiring. Here's my other thermostat for this incubator. Right now I have it set at 82 because I'm kind of running a test where if I lower the temperature, it'll give me the 86 that I want inside the incubator, versus if I had it higher, it was giving me 90 something. So let's read right now. Right now it's at 89, which is still a little bit too high for me, so I'm just gonna play around with it. I still have some time until my next tortoises lay eggs. So once I figure everything out, you guys can see updates on my Instagram at Ready Reptiles. If you have any questions, you can comment down below on this video, and you can also hit me there through DM, and I'll feel free to answer anything that you guys have. So here's another rundown of where we put it. As you can see, it's a nice size incubator, and obviously it's still not finished because I want to add some racks in it, but once all that's done, it'll be ready for eggs. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Subscribe, rate, comment, likes, and see my fellow herpers. Any questions, like I said, feel free to comment down below and stay tuned for more. Thanks for watching.